Ronaldo again doesn't appear on the third day of training at Carrington in there for you, as United really sends all players for a day off in there for you as they prepare to go for their pre-season first game in Bangkok, and they happen to be flying out of Manchester on the 4th. On Thursday morning, that is tomorrow morning. They're really going to be flying to Bangkok in there for you. Lots of stories coming in through in here to really come in and really talk about it in here for you. We are talking about Steven Bergwijn. Here we go. He's undergoing his medical today, as I said, which goes by names of Ajax. 5-year contract in there for you given to him, meaning that Spurs have really got him out. Obviously, Antonio Conte never wanted his services in there for you. We are talking Raphinha deadline set by Leeds in there for you. So we don't know if at all Barcelona doesn't meet the cost of Raphinha. What is Leeds really going to do in there for you? Are they really going to offer him to Arsenal or any other team in there for you? Because the player really says, if I'm not going to Barcelona, I'm going nowhere. And many other stories in there for you. Smash the like button, comment and share. And if you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to go into the lower right bottom corner, smash the subscription button. After smashing it, hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified each and every time I play a video onto this channel in there for you. Now, let's jet into our first story in there for you. It's all about Steven Bergwijn has been at Spurs. He came in from the net Dutch side, I think it was Feyenoord, and people like Erik ten Hag are still at Ajax, really needed him a lot, but they never got him and really came into a side which goes by names of Spurs. He played, to me, I really see him as a very good player, energetic, physical. He has all the attributes that any modern manager would need in a player, but all in all, it has failed. It has failed at Spurs. Ever since Antonio Conte came in through, he fell into the pecking order of a side which goes by the names of Spurs. I think, was he brought in by Mourinho? Who brought him in? I don't really remember, but he has fallen down the picking order, and a manager who goes by names Antonio Conte said, all right, find your feet elsewhere. And today, Steven Bergwijn will undergo his Ajax medical today ahead of a 30 million euro move from Tottenham Hotspur. It has been reported by David Austin, and I know Ajax fans are really so much happy about this day to happen because they believe that they've lost very many players. They lost Sebastian Haller, Gravenberch, they lost Mazzuruhi in there for you. They are on the verge of losing Lisandro Martinez, and they lost the goalkeeper. Close to 6 players out of that team. Then that's so much in there. So that's so much for them, and they really need to reinforce their squad in there for you. So Steven Bergwijn is undergoing his medical and is going to be unveiled as an Ajax player in there for you. And it's good for him because it's World Cup time, and he really wants to go in and play in the World Cup. That is a player who goes by the name of Steven Bergwijn in there for you. Then we get into another story against Spurs. Breaking: Tottenham Hotspur are on the verge of signing Dejan Spence for £15 million. The Middlesbrough right back will be confirmed as a Spurs signing before the squad flies out to South Korea on Saturday. It has been reported by Percy Telegraph, Midlands football reporter for Daily Telegraph and Sunday Telegraph in there for you. So Dejan Spence, his race to fame is so much intriguing and interesting and challenging. This lad was playing for Middlesbrough, and he couldn't even make it to the starting lineup of Middlesbrough. What Middlesbrough did, they loaned him to a side which goes by names of Nottingham Forest, and there he played very well. You get, for 2 seasons. I think I saw him last season because I used to watch those games because I support Manchester United. I was following James Garner for Manchester United, but I was so much intrigued by how that right back he really played. So Dejan Spence is really a very good player that has really crossed the side to side, that is going to cross the side which goes by names of Spurs, and Spurs look like he is really one of those that is really going to go ahead and make wonders in there for you. When you look at his stats, they are really amazing. He's one of those right backs I really believe that is going to really turn into a very better centre back. To me, he's better than Trent. He's better than James, if at all he really keeps his level at where it is. He played 42 games, 2 goals and 4 assists, but when you look at what he gives you going forward, you get defensively, you get his height, his physicality, you get he is really good, and I know his future is bright if at all he really keeps it at the level he's playing right about now. That is Dejan Spence in there for you. So he's going to a side which goes by names of Spurs, and he's on the verge of going in there for you, and let this deal happen, we'll be here letting you know in there for you. So we're having Marcos Alonso is considering handing in a transfer request at Chelsea following his desire to join Barcelona. Oh my God. Chelsea are losing every kind of player. Christensen has left. Rudiger has left. Azpilicueta wants to go. Now Marcos Alonso wants to put in a transfer request to go in and play for Barcelona. You know why he wants to go and play for Barcelona? Reason being, he wants to go and play in the World Cup. And for Spain, this manager has shown us that he really values more players of Barcelona than any other team. That's why you saw that in the Euros, he took a squad that had no Real Madrid player. Yet, likes of Marco Asensio had really played very well into that team. So, to me, 100% believe that a man who goes by the names of Marcos Alonso really wants to go to Barcelona to secure his place for Champions League football. But I'm asking myself, in the same team, there is Jordi Alba. He plays as a left back. Does he really believe he's going to get enough playing time? So you leave Chelsea, we have been playing very well, and the manager has been really doing a rotation of left backs very well between Marcos Alonso and Ben Chilwell, who has just returned from injury. Then you go to Barcelona, where you're not going to start, because Jordi Alba at Barcelona is something else, and he's a good left back. I don't believe they're really going to bench him for Marcos Alonso. However much I really believe that Marcos Alonso is really a very good left back, but is Barcelona willing to bench Jordi Alba and really play Marcos Alonso? I'm waiting to see that miracle happen in there for you, but he's really considering to put in transfer request to really go ahead and leave a side which goes by names of Barcelona in there for you. Now, Jacobs Ben has come out and told us that Barcelona no closer to a full agreement with Leeds for Raphinha. Laporta says no deadline to complete the deal, but Leeds have asked Barcelona to present latest offer by Thursday. Leeds have already brought in Luis Sinisterra to replace Raphinha and want his future resolved. You get? Then we go to another guy called Grunari. He came out and said Barcelona have a deadline to present their final offer to Leeds United for Raphinha. As of yesterday, Chelsea had still submitted the best offer. You see, that's how things are really going in there for you. Now, Deco has told Barcelona that Raphinha is willing to wait for them, but time is running out as they simply aren't willing to match Chelsea's bid for Leeds in there for you. So it shows you that this Raphinha deal might bounce back to put Arsenal and Chelsea back in the mix, because it is really looking so much sterling because of Barcelona's financial situation. Barcelona are really bragging out they don't want to sell Frankie de Jong, but the fact is they really want to sell him. Today they've unveiled Frank Kessie. I think they are going to unveil Christensen later, but just know they can't register these players. They've gotten them on free, but they can't register these players. So Barcelona need to get in some money from selling a player to come in and register these players and relieve most of the salaries they've been paying their players. So, as things stand, it shows you that Barcelona doesn't have the money. £55 million would have been a little amount to Barcelona if at all they were not into this bad financial situation. But because they are into this bad financial situation, Deco is telling them that however much the player is willing to wait for you, but we are running out of time. Leeds has told them that if you don't get us money by Thursday, we are going really to change our thoughts about this deal and selling this player to you, because we have two teams in here for you, Arsenal and Chelsea, willing to really go in and bid for this player, and whoever gets the best bid will take him in there for you, provided on which team the player wants to go. But the player said, I'd rather go at Barcelona or Arsenal, but not at Chelsea. So the player is willing to go in and play for either Arsenal or Chelsea. And Arsenal has the money. Arsenal has the money. You get? So you never know. Arsenal might be back into this race because Leeds have been given a deadline. Sorry, Barcelona has been given a deadline, and you're waiting to see what is really going to happen onto this deal, because Barcelona aren't financially doing well. They are not doing well financially, and as things stand, everything is a mess at Barcelona. So Joan Laporte, the president, has really to find solution to Barcelona in there for you, to see to it that they really get where they are supposed to be in there for you. Then we go to James Robson. James Robson is a Manchester United correspondent for Goal. He has said that for the third day in a row, Cristiano Ronaldo is not at the training. Manchester United still don't know if he plans to join them on tour in there for you. So it's tricky for Ronaldo. I don't know what is really going on at Manchester United, but all I can tell you is that it's like the party of Manchester United and the party of Ronaldo have really got disagreements on this. And to me, I 100% believe that Erik ten Hag is really fed up. Erik ten Hag doesn't want a player who is going to disorganize his dressing room, and he said it that he won't really go out with a player who doesn't want to be at Manchester United. Now, I would be so much surprised to see Ronaldo join United as they plan to go on tour, because he said, I'm not going to go with a player on tour who doesn't want to be at Manchester United. In his own words, that's what he said. So I'm waiting to see whether he's going to come out and eat his own words. But all I know is that Ronaldo wants to leave Manchester United because they are not playing Champions League. He really wants a team that plays Champions League in there for you. People are really trying to bring out stories that Ronaldo is not happy with the transfer market of Manchester United. Guys, do you know that we still have close to 2 months to end this window? Close to 2 months. If at all that was the case, United would have really said, all right, you want in players, let's bring them in. You get? But that's not the case. Time is still there for Ronaldo, because for Juventus, when he really left Juventus, he even first played 3 or 4 games. And then he said, all right, I'm leaving. So that's not the case. Let no one trade lies to you. The fact is that Ronaldo is leaving United because he doesn't want to play in the UEFA Europa League where United is, because they finished 6th into the league. So that's what I had for you in here to this channel. Feel free to go into the comment section. Tell me what you think about these deals in there for you. Ronaldo, to a side which goes by names of Chelsea, is imminent as things stand, that they're leaving it to Mastoko to value it. But all I know is that he is really leaving United for Chelsea in there for you. We've talked Raphinha, we've talked Bergwijn, we've talked Marcos Alonso submitting in a transfer request in there for you. So we are waiting to see what is really going to happen on these deals in there for you. Your reactions are welcome into the comment section below. Our first video of the day, more are yet to come. I'm out.